So yeah, and the last thing left is the power supply. This is a very good quality power supply. Okay, no, Chief Tech, yeah, 450 watts. I mean 21 amps on the 12 volt rail, so yeah, should be fine-ish. And let's put this right here, no, upside down, like so. And the same kind of screws again. Right, it's in. And I use 4 different types of, 4 different screws, like it's not from the same set, like at all. See? All 4 of these screw heads are different. But anyway, they work. Functionality first. So, the most important thing is this 24-pin connection to the motherboard. Right here. And cable management not needed because we have plenty of space here in the drive bay because we don't have any drives. And then the second most important one is this 4-pin. Yeah, it is 4-pin in my case, but it works. So yeah, even though the motherboard has an 8-pin connector for the CPU power right there, but you don't actually need all of that. This works. And this is quite long, so I'm going to just wrap this right over the CPU corner, I think, like so. Let's make sure it's not in the way of airflow or anything. And plug this into the half that it fits in, because yeah, plugging 4 things to the 8 holes, I mean actually the holes are in the plug, but anyway. Last but not least, this 6-pin connector, 8-pin connector for the GPU. Let's build the 8-pin connector here. Nice. And this should go somewhere like behind the CPU as well. I'm not sure how this will work. Like, I don't want to... Can I actually put... I think I can do a trick like... putting this cable back here, like so, behind the stuffs. Yeah, it's kind of a perfect fit, so yeah. And we actually don't need any of this because no more drives or anything. I mean, I will actually need this one, the Molex, for some external power stuff. For example, my monitor actually runs from this power supply, so yeah. But for now, let's just slam this into here. And as I said, there is quite a bit of stuff missing from the front. So, for example, there is no switches nor LEDs. The only thing is going to be this thingy, as I said. I also don't use headphones ever, and I also don't use the mic input because I have better mic with better sound card. So the only thing is these USBs, for which we have this nice cable, and I think I'm also going to do the same trick. Let's nicely arrange this and nicely plug. So tight, but that's good. I like when it's tight. Nice. But since there is never enough USBs, I have acquired these stuffs. Back panel USB course that I can hook up to the headers on the motherboard. That way I can take advantage of all the available USBs. As you can see, there is this free slot here on the back of the case, so I could put one of them in there, because even though there is actually a PCIe slot on the motherboard behind that, but I don't think I will ever put anything in there, so already the hole is here, so yeah. This is going to be a bit tricky because the GPU's backplate is kind of thick boy, so see, the issue is if I put this here, then the wires need to go either above the GPU, which is a no-no because they are too short, or I can do like under it, in this very small little gap here under the GPU. Okay, this might actually work. This may actually be a good idea. Unless... no, it's too short. It's too short, so I can't put this here, but this other one, the USB 3 point anything basically, because yeah, wiring is the same. So yeah, with this long boy cable I can put this here, and of course nicely right behind the backplate of the GPU. Nice and sound, it's quite in there. So I could actually, this is long enough for I can actually put this here behind the GPU like this, and then of course the wire is turned like twisted, because so thick, like stiff wire, and of course it twisted in the wrong direction compared to the header. So yeah, some tension will be necessary to apply, but it will be okay. You probably can't see anything of this, but I hate this USB 3 header. I mean, it's still better than USB-C header, but still it's worse than USB 2 headers. So yeah, okay, nice. And then we have the USB 2 ports, which I will need to apply into one of these slots. And as you can see, someone has already started to break this metal piece out. I wonder who that was. Nice. Or maybe this is a shit move, because then it will be right in front of the fan. Oops, I didn't think about that. Yeah, nope. Then let's no. Anyway, I mean, I can't put it back because it was already like bent partially. So I think I'ma just take it out anyway and replace it with a proper like. Or I mean, if I don't actually close this hole, then the GPU might get some fresh air in there. I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to put this here because of the fan. Yeah, so I think I will just break this very bottommost one. Yeah, this is the only part where you can use. This is the other only part where you can use some brute force technique. Nicely. Here we can install this beauty. You won't see anything, of course, unless I do this. And yes, as you can see, I put the tripod on top of another PC case because it was not tall enough. I mean, if the tripod is tall, then it's also wide, and I don't like when the tripod is wide, but I needed it tall, so yeah. freak logic. Nice. I have these nice shorter screws for this thing. And stuff I don't want to use the long boys for when I don't need the long boys actually. The threading felt funny. I hope it's not broken. Anyways, yeah, this should be the correct thing to plug it into. It would be so good to be able to see what I'm doing, but like, yeah, I have hand and stuff, and then I don't have a transparent hand. Should I maybe hire some jellyfishes to do this work for me? I think that is it. So, yeah, I think it's pretty much done. Of course, the most important thing, the PC speaker, and yeah, this is some proper PC speaker. I hate like that metallic screech that those factory stock beepers do. They hurt my ears so much. This is much more pleasant, and especially since there is, in this case has a nice place for it. I mean, you hacking stuff here. Take a look there. Here. Yeah. That's the place for this guy. Downfire and beeper, right? So yeah. And I'm going to show you everything properly, even if you probably won't be able to see it. So as you can see, this we have the front panel audio jack header. This one I think we don't need this. This is the SPDIF output. I don't have a home theater amplifier or anything like that here, so yeah. I do actually have a connection, like shield thingy for the back panel, but no, not using that here. TPM device header, I don't have that. And this other I think is the front panel connector. This is where this nice thingy will connect to. Actually, this has a built-in blue LED, and even though I'm a sucker for glowy blue things, no, this just hurts my eyes, so no thanks. And it's actually, yeah. And then we have this PC speaker header, which I'm going to connect this guy to. And polarity, how should be the rightmost. I mean, for you the rightmost. That one side pin is the positive side, even though, you know what, so we have measuring instrumentation here. So like, I put one side of the left side pin, and with the nothing on the other side, no, nothing. It doesn't beep. It doesn't beep with ground anywhere, so like, I'm not exactly you know what. Let's do some further measure. Yeah, okay, so I figured that the left, the right, that side pin beeps with the 5 volt supply rail. So that's 5 volts there, so the other should be pulled down to ground when it's on. So I mean, not that it matters for a speaker like this, but I don't. I just like to do it like, you know, the proper way. Or should I actually back here? Because yeah, cable management for the win. No more loose wires anywhere. So yeah, last thing left is to put back the side panel. I mean, put on the side panel because it was never on in the first place. Which one is the back? Yeah, so nice. Oh, this is unfortunate, because see, this edge right here is basically in a plane with the actual plane of the outside cover, or like, I mean that this wire probably won't fit between the siphoner and this thingy, unless, it probably will, because see, oh yeah, it's nice, it's gonna be fine. No, it's not fine. I don't want to cut this wire. So yeah, I can't put this wire through here, so yeah. Take this and... No, it's actually fine. There is some space behind it. Okay, that's great, okay, then I can actually do that. Okay, and then back. And my balls itch. Just a normal day as well, and the PSA segment. And so yeah. Okay, then we can actually put on the back side, I mean the side back. It looks like this case was kind of made in like a rush. I mean, this was like a factory original, like nothing, like this case was like this, so this is the side panel for this case, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, noise screws. And then another screw, and I think we are done. Oh no, I don't like this hole here. Look, the most fancy part of this build, I think. Nicely in there. With a nice short screw. Again, 3 screws are 3 different kind of heads, but anyway, this is a Truzinski fourth type build. So yeah, and the only thing left, should I put on the side panel, because I'm sure it won't work for the first time, but anyways, just to give it a nice illusion of finishing touch. Done it is, I think. Put the screws in, and I don't know where this long hairs come from, they're everywhere. Like, literally, I don't have a girlfriend, like, I swear I'm single, and also gay. I'm not sure where did this come from. Anyways, another screw. Okay, probably cat hair, because it's white. Why are there only 3 holes for this fan hole? Anyway, I don't care. And let's try it. And so yeah, I think I'm going to try it, put it nicely into its place, and yeah, if it works then it works, if it doesn't then I fix it. So yeah. Yay, it's working! And yes, I forgot to connect the remote power switch, but now that is fixed as well. And as you can see, we have this nice little support thingy to support the AMD GPU. with a matching, yeah, this would be it. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the video, write comments and subscribe, etc. Follow my OnlyFans, support me on Bandcamp, join my Discord, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, see you next time. Love you guys.